How many times would that work? But then you find out that they're married.
Never asked that.
Because I'd imagine, you know, if you're having a conversation with someone, but that one's just like you see someone, you're like, want to go on a date?
If we're driving down the road, I mean, in like South Dakota, especially out in the middle of nowhere by themselves, they're probably.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean,
you said you. Had,
I mean, you wouldn't do that. You saw some lady with 2 kids in the back seat.
You don't want to deal with them.
No.
You said you had.
What are the kids gonna do?
You pissed off some husbands though.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, when I lived in Kenyon with my buddy, we were single, both of us, and I get a letter in the mail from this guy, and they were not getting along anyway, but I was maybe going out with his wife, let's put it that way. And anyway, I get a letter in the mail, and it's from her husband.
A letter?
Yeah, how in the hell did he get my address? How in the hell does he know who I am? And in there, he's threatening to kill me. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to come to your house and kill you.
Which is concerning because he wrote a letter to your house, so he definitely knows where you live.
Where I live, yeah. And it's only about 80 miles from where he lives. So my buddies I live with, I mean, they had fun with that. Schmitty, strange car just pulled in the driveway. Yeah. I mean, what do I do? Go out my upstairs window? Because there's only one door out of the house. Well, then it wouldn't be. But they did that a number of times on me. But finally, that settled down.
He never did come?
Not when I was there. I know, but he got over it. They were getting divorced anyway, so it wasn't.
That was the only run-in?
No, I had more than that. I had one in Fargo, actually.
Yeah.
Well, that was long, many years, and that's probably 50 years ago. And this guy, I go to her place. I'm taking a shower in the morning. Door knocks. Somebody knocks on the door and opens it up. It's a guy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And I'm naked, taking a shower. What's going on?
Talk about being vulnerable.
Well, I'm going to take a bar of soap first of all. I'm going to rub on his eyes and whatever I have to do. I don't
You had
know.
a plan.
I did have a bit of a plan.
Rub it
Yeah,
in his
yeah, I
eyes
come
instead
and
of
he
just
come-
punch him.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I'm not a fighter, but I'll
Rub soap in his eyes.
well, he can't. That hurts, you know.
Yeah.
Right, you're right.
So, but I don't want. So I said, and he said, "That's my girl, right?" I didn't realize she was married. He said,
As you're
"Well,
using his bar of soap to wash your nuts.
No, he didn't live there. And he said, "Well, we're not. That was my girlfriend." Oh, I said, "Well, that's different." And but then they go in the bedroom and argue. All my clothes are in the bedroom, so I got to go in there and get my pants and my shoes and just that. That was an awkward one.
Talk about it.
And I got
Jeez.
the hell out of there. I told her I'm not coming back to your house. You're going to see me. You're coming. So, yeah.
I'm not going back out.
Well, you know, you get some interesting experiences when you can free and do whatever you want, kind of. Yeah, like
Sounds like it.
So that was the first 40.
When I went to my brother and I and 2 other guys, we go to Nassau. We're in the Bahamas.
Bahamas.
Yep. And we went to play. It was my birthday, actually, March 7th. And we go to Playboy Club at that time. It was fairly new there. And we
They had those in the Bahamas?
the first one they built.
Do they still have those?
I don't know if they do or not.
There's no way. I feel like
Yeah.
they've kind of gone extinct.
Yeah. Meet this gal from her and her friend from Louisville, Kentucky. So we spent a couple of days. We have all get together. We have fun. So they want us to come back to Louisville with them, my brother and myself.
Okay.
What the hell? We're in no hurry. So we do. We get back to Louisville, and a limo picks us up at the airport. It was her butler.
Oh
One
my.
of them. So we go back to their house. Man, it's on the river, nice home. God damn, this is all right. That was the one my brother was fooling around with. And her husband had passed away, but he owned all those carpet ranches. You know, that kind
Like
of
a carpet store?
Carpet store, stuff
Carpet
like that.
World?
Well, stuff like that. It was home decorate. He owned around the whole country. He owned.
Wow. Okay.
So, yeah. And then she also owned a country western bar in Louisville, and she owned a radio station.
Jeez.
Yeah, so we're there. Yeah. So anyway,
Hooked up.
but she had never gone into her bedroom, and since her husband died, so that bedroom that overlooked the river. So I got that bedroom, and in the morning, I pushed the
So he
button.
gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. So I pushed the button behind me, and here the maid would come up, bring me orange juice.
No
Oh,
way.
yeah,
shit.
because the other gal was pristine. But anyway, we're supposed to go back to the Kentucky Derby. in the clothing business, you get your lines that would break, like for fall or winter. Well, that would have been my fall line, which is a big time of the year for me to be out selling. And when you get your line, you're supposed to get your ass on the road. And go
I was going to say that. It seems like in a lot of these stories, it's been that you've taken advantage of an opportunity and you're just like, yeah, no, the other stuff I got to do, that I can do later. I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity now. It's really cool. Like I admire that.
Yeah. You set your life up so you can kind of just do whatever you want.
Well, it turns out that this gal's booth that she had, her box, was next to the governor. Okay. So I'm thinking, okay, I get my line that particular week to go back to work. And I think, I go to that fucking Kentucky Derby, or I go down there, and I'm setting up in their box. And my guys, my bosses from Texas, look at because they're watching the Kentucky Derby. Sees me setting up in the box. Why isn't that asshole on the road selling goods like he's supposed to be? So I didn't go.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't go. And that's one of the reasons I didn't go, because I didn't want to jeopardize my job. And I got thinking about that. You know, I mean, he's in Minnesota, and now he just got his line because they know when they ship all my samples. And now Saturday he's down in Louisville, Kentucky at the Derby. He's not working.
You were selling clothes to the governor.
Yeah, you couldn't have said
because I thought they were, when they run the camera, they always show the governor.
Yeah.
Of course, you'd be right in the side.
Right on the side, and they would
Just talking shit, drinking a
Oh,
beer.
yeah. And shit, it's not worth it. I didn't go.
Ron?
Yeah, I said I didn't go.